Hey guys, long time no see. I apologize for the complete lack of videos lately, but I've been insanely busy, as you can imagine. Moving into the new house, which we are absolutely in love with, but that's only been half of it. Well, as you guys know, we were going to tear down the old house, and a lot of you were asking me why not turn it into a shop, why not rent it out. There's a lot of reasons for that. The most important being, when we signed our paperwork for the bank, they basically said the old house has to come down. But that being said, we tried to get somebody to tear this house down and they backed out on us last minute. We have to have this house down by the end of May. It's currently about a week before the end of May, so as you can imagine, it's crunch time. So we've been really busy trying to get this place ready to get ripped down. And here is what it currently looks like. Here's the view from the road. As you can see, we've got pretty much all of the siding, all of the roofing, the windows, doors, everything is ripped off of this thing. We're gonna basically just rip it down and burn it. And I don't know if I've explained this to you before, but this is a stick-built addition on this side. And this side over here is a 12 by 40 trailer, mobile home basically, that had an addition and roof put onto it. Now as you walked in, we are walking into the trailer side. This was my kitchen over here. Cupboards, I had an island kind of right in this area. If this was the trailer, this would have been the living room, but since the addition was added, this was the living room. And in here was my kids' playroom. And way back over here, well, there was a wall, like right here, and you'd come in through this door, and this was my bedroom. Back on the trailer side, this was a storage room, which would also have been bedroom number one. My heat used to sit right there. This little closet-sized space was my bathroom. And then back here, in this little spot, was my kids' bedroom. So as you can see, it was small. I can touch the ceiling just standing here, and I'm not very tall, but it's right there. Another terrifyingly scary thing that came obvious when we started tearing this place down is all the walls are 2x4. The code says they're supposed to be 2x6, 16 inches on center. I think the walls might be 16 inches on center, but when you look up to the roof here, it's still 2x4 construction, 1/2 inch Advantech sheathing, which is way too thin. I felt like I was gonna fall through the roof when I was taking the roofing material off. And you'll also notice that all of these beams are 24 inches on center. How this place didn't fall down or collapse under a snow load, I am still trying to figure out. It's absolutely terrifying to think that we lived in this. It's also insane to me to think that when you see this board-on-board construction, I mean, yeah, there was insulation in the walls, but it was 3 inches thick, and there was like this Tyvek sheathing that went over the outside and then siding. Not exactly what I would call energy efficient. So all the interior walls, all the wood and all that stuff, the studs, the strapping for the drywall, all got dragged out here and burned last night, and this was a massive pile, and I barely kept this thing under control because you figure all this wood is 30 years old at least, so it had plenty of time to dry out. You can see the last little bit of siding that is up on the peak actually started to melt from the heat, so I had to keep water on the house so it didn't just burn down. Now basically everything we can't burn, like carpets, drywall, roofing material, insulation, has all been thrown into this big 30-yard roll-off dumpster. I'm also recycling all the metal I can. This is a pile of aluminum. I've got another pile of aluminum out back from the siding from the trailer, and I've got steel over there. So here was the front of the house. There was a door here that nobody ever really used, but check this rod out. That is awful. It's so bad that this sill just fell off. The water damage, I mean, these pieces of wood, there's nothing here. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. Hopefully today I get this thing on the ground using that excavator right there. I'm gonna get some video of this because, well, it's not every day you get to rip a house down, right? Well, it's been a really long day, but we've got it pretty much knocked down. I got a lot of it burned, probably a little bit more than half, maybe about half looking at it now. I still got the floor, a lot of the top part to do. I gotta dispose of the floor of the trailer side itself. You can see the roll-off container is really full. It's almost completely full. I think I have enough room to get some of this loose insulation and other throwaway items in there, but I'm probably gonna need another one. So this is the spot where everything got burned. We kept it pretty well under control. We keep feeding it water. We didn't let it get too big because it was kind of breezy today, and it was, you know, it was a very sketchy fire day. It's like 7 p.m. I'm ready to call tonight. Once I get this thing put out and stuff put away, I am done for the day. So thank you for watching. Thank you guys for sticking with me through this hiatus of no videos, complete lack of videos, but we'll be getting back into it soon. Just let me catch up on some stuff, and you know, we'll resume business as usual.